Okay, this is a production team meeting for the group that has just shot the Time Ultimatum film, and we're just talking to the director Jacob. We have Seb, we have Ben, and we have Mason. Jacob was the director, Mason was the co-director cameraman, and other co-directors were Seb and Ben, who were also actors. So Jacob, as a director, how did the filming go?
I think it went quite well. Considering we had quite a lot of plans changed. Like last second we had to go in the film and arts room where we planned to go in the green screen room.
So how did the team adapt to the change?
We made some more paperwork and we just went there and filmed quite well.
Do you mean the health and safety and reconnaissance sheets?
Yeah.
Okay. And Mason, how did it go for you with the camera work?
It went good. I used a few different shot types throughout the film.
Did you find any shot types were difficult?
Some of them were, but I think I've improved my skills.
And how did you overcome any difficulties that you had? Which particular shot types did you have to think about?
Oh, I can't remember.
Can't remember? Okay.
No.
Okay. The other two co-directors, Seb, how did you think the production went with the filming and everything?
I think the production went well. I don't know where to start it.
Well,
I'm not so good with words, but all I'm saying that the production was all right, and I think we got the right cast members and crew, and I think the storyline's really good. I think that's all I can say.
Okay, Ben, how did it go for you?
It was good. We came across a lot of problems.
What problems did you come across?
It's going to take all day. Well, one shot I had gloves on, the other shot I didn't.
So
we had to
that was
change
continuity, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to be
redo that.
aware of continuity.
Yeah.
What other
Didn't have my bag on in one shot. Other shot I did.
continuity again?
Yeah, so we had to change that over. Soon we finally got there, and yeah.
And not forgetting one of the terrorists' masks that were on and off, like during the shootout scene. Like I spotted that in one of my clips that we've recorded a couple weeks ago.
Right.
One of the police's backup was shooting at one of the terrorists, which is probably
Me, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
probably Ben, or maybe Jacob. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah.
Either one of them had the helmet or mask on, or and probably one shot he didn't have his mask on. It was over his head, like when he went when he got shot in the leg.
Jacob.
I think that's the one mistake that I've encountered.
Okay. Yeah.
Shall we continue?
Okay, Jacob, as a director, how did the mise-en-scène go with the shootout scene? Were all your props and costumes and everything in order, and did that work well?
I'd say it worked out well. The shout scene was quite a hard one to film because you don't want to make it. You wanted to change shots every time, but at the same time you didn't want it to not look right. But I think we used the right shots, and I think the props and costumes were used very well, especially fake blood.
And lighting and stuff. Yeah.
What lighting areas were there then?
There was
The dark room.
yeah.
The dark room scene, but
Yeah,
that wasn't the
that was not
shootout
shootout.
scene.
Well, we had one side of the room dark, the
lighter.
other side of the room light. The cops were on the light side, me and Ben were on the dark side to represent bad and good.
Is that why you did it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you should get that down on your notes that the lighting was to represent bad and good. Was that right, Jacob?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what about the scene in the dark room? Did you purposely pick the red light?
Oh yeah.
Red, yeah,
It makes it very
light.
sinister, doesn't it?
It makes it look unique and good, and plus it represents evil again.
The red light represented evil.
Yeah, it's just quite a demanding red light.
Did you find it difficult to shoot in the different light sequences, Mason?
No, it wasn't that difficult. It was all quite easy.
And what about your close-ups and angles? Have you thought about where you went with that? They all worked out well?
Yeah, they worked out well. Yeah, I think they all
you
came
used
out
a
good.
variety of shots, didn't you? Close-up, extreme
Yeah.
close-up, long shot, medium shots.
Yeah.
So you used the whole range of shots?
Yep.
Okay. And with the acting, how did that go, Seb and Ben?
I think the acting was alright. I think I'm really good at it.
Okay, that's nice, modest.
What about you?
I won't say I'm good at it, but it went fine.
Okay, and how about when you had your extras in, the other two people in the shootout scene?
No, they did well.
Yeah. Did you find it difficult to
Before that.
direct, Jacob, when you had more people in the scene?
Not really, no, because once Aiden was killed, I found it a lot easier because there's less people to think about, and I think Kieran did a really good job as a policeman.
But there is a lot of waiting around. With your props in the shootout scene, do you feel that maybe some things could have changed? For instance, where you had the shootout behind the tables, would you have shot it better if the tables had been slightly bigger?
Yeah, but we couldn't find any tables or anything, so we had to use the benches, which were already there.
Okay, and shooting in the costume room, was that okay with the backdrop of theatrical costumes and stuff like that?
I'd say so, because it makes it look abandoned.
So it was for an abandoned look, so that worked for you?
Mm.
Okay. So is there anything you would have done differently as a director?
Not really. Maybe, apart from the benches. Making the cover look more realistic.
Okay.
Apart from that, no.
Okay. Mason, was there anything you would have done better or different as assistant director and cameraman?
I could have used some more complex shots.
Like
throughout
what?
them. Just the more complex shots. So I
Okay.
used some of the simple ones.
What was it, a matter of time or difficulty of the shots?
Difficulty. Yeah, because I haven't used the more complex ones.
And how were you with extras in the shootout scene when you had 2 extra people to shoot? Did you think that it was more difficult to arrange everything the more people you have?
Yeah, it was more difficult because you had to make sure you had continuity through the whole thing. So you had to make sure everyone was in the right place.
And did that work for you?
Yeah, it worked well.
Did you have to reshoot any scenes because of that? I think there
Yeah,
were
we had to reshoot a couple, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in general, the production you felt all went well as a team, yeah?
Yep.
And you all worked well together as a team.
Yep.
And did you understand the roles that you had to take on?
Yep.
Okay. And do you all feel that you've got enough to edit with now?
Yep.
Okay. So if we move on, how's your editing going, Jacob?
I'd say my editing's going really well. I've nearly finished it. I just need to add fake blood and maybe make some clips a little bit shorter.
And have you got the discharge and the muzzle flash and the blood splatter? Is that working okay for everybody? Have you added that in?
Yes.
Seb,
I'm still
Yes,
adding
I
it
did.
in.
you're still adding yours
Yeah.
in, but you've got yours okay, have you? Muzzle
Yeah, it's all
flashes?
edited together. I just need to add the music, the gun sounds.
Okay, so that's sound effects. Seb, you were going to say something.
I was going to say something, but I was going to say that I have what some of the group members here have. Like, I made my clip shorter. I added the muzzles and the blood splatters. I tried to add in as many as possible. But I think too many bangs is a little bit too much for my version of Time Ultimatum when I'm editing.
Okay, and Ben, how's it going with you with the editing?
I put everything kind of together and put some sound effects and muzzle flashes together. But then realised I didn't have the
32.
split screen shot, so I just needed to put that in. But that'll take quick. That'll be fine.
And what, are you going to get that off of Jacob or
Mhm.
one of the other production team
Or
members?
Seb or Mason.
Okay, good. So overall now, do you think that you'll have enough time to finish your editing this week and then go into evaluation next week?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Might go a tiny bit into next week, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I might do. maybe a
So
little
you
bit.
do you all
Yeah.
feel that you're managing your time okay,
Yeah.
Yep.
and you're all on track to finish in next couple of weeks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.